Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. I've had to change my video encoder due to some kind of bug, but I hope it still looks alright. I did a little bit of a testing run and it seemed to be okay. I'm just hoping for the best. Now, in this episode, I wanted to finish off the walls. As you can see, I started raising them a bit, but ran out of the wood that was in my inventory. Now it's really difficult to get back up there, and I'm kind of putting it off a bit. I've added this contraption here too. I got tired of having to compress everything myself, so now it's automatically compressing gravel and sand for me. Granted, right now it's only doing gravel, and then I will make an easier way to get here, but yeah. So as you can see, we are nearly finally out of our gravel, which will then allow it to start doing the sand, which will be really good for us, because then I won't have to do it and I can just sift it, peacefully. No. The amount of times I've done that and nearly fallen into those, countless. Now, I want to finish off the walls, but the main thing I actually want to do is, if I relaunch this because it crashed earlier, I want to make, where did it go? No, not that. It's up here, I think. There. A linked controller. So it's a bunch of buttons and then this. I need a transmitter, which is some copper sheets, a lightning rod, and that's actually insanely easy to make. Okay, hold on. Now, I'm going to need a lot of those redstone things, so I'm going to make quite a... I don't think that's working out how I wanted to, but whatever. And we're going to need some of these, so I'm just going to make 21. Screw it, we have the copper. I am not at all short on copper, and I'm not too worried about it. It's really easy to get now that I have that. So, just going to wait for that to be done. So, we need to make this. A bunch of these, which we also need the andesite casings for, which I don't have much of. So let's make some more. I can take some of this, take some cobblestone, which again, I need to work on a better way to actually access the chest, but for now this will have to do. Come over here. Oop. And that. Do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Beautiful. And then I just need the iron for now. Let me put that back there. Beautiful. We have our copper. And I need iron for the ingots. I mean, for the nuggets. And now I should be able to do it like this. And make a crap ton of that. Make some more of those. Make some more of this. I am so happy I can do this so freely now, compared to before when I would struggle to even just make it in general. The wood is over here too. Now, oh yeah, I've also gone and replaced every torch with some stone brick lamps. Nice, easy procedure since we have a big smeltery. Well, no, I didn't use the smeltery. I forgot this is called a smeltery. I meant this. Now that we have this, that can quickly do it. We've also upgraded our tools. I've added a diamond onto every single one of them. Some quartz onto this one to make it have sharpness, and then on this I have Hastia, which allows us to use all of our tools so insanely quick. It's crazy. And I will admit right now that I did not actually know I could do this until I started reading and properly looking at how to do it, thanks to comments on the videos. So thank you all for that. You guys have been a huge help along with every video, and I am very grateful for it. Let us get all of this done. And I just need to do all this. So the reason why I want to make these controllers is, number one, it should allow us to control that, and then it will also allow me to do the really, really cool idea of making our walls like really big, and adding a proper door that we can go through. I'm gonna put the door on that side, as weird as a location as it is. It's kind of what I need. It needs to be there. Alright, I need redstone. There we go. And transmitters. 21 of them. I actually don't think I need that many. Let me make 10. Let me be smart about it instead of just willy-nilly going for it. Because that gives me 20, and now I just need some buttons, which is easy enough. Go like this. Actually, let me do another bit, because I want to make 2. Okay. So, the way that this works is it's really interesting. Let me see if I can do this. If I put this here, frequency bound to left shift. So you can see now when I press left shift, You can see you can do all of these buttons. What is the other button there? Nope, nope. Come back here. WASD space. Okay, so it's spacebar. So you can see now spacebar. Great. I'm going to reference this to like this, right? And essentially, I now can change this. I can't do anything with it just yet. I think I also need to make it a receiver. So I don't know how to tell if it's a receiver or if it's not. Let's see here, actually. This does tell me. Over redstone links, frequencies assigned to 6 buttons. Right-click toggles opens manual config. Yeah, here you go. So if I now do this and if I set like that, you can see that. Nothing else, but if I do that, you can see that it actually starts running the machine. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of this. That way this stays running. And I want to make it change the gearbox. Not the gearbox. Like I want to make it change the direction that this spins, which will then allow me with the simple press of a button to make this go forward and then come back. I did this before, but I'm afraid it has been quite some time since I last did it, and I don't actually know how to do it. Is it maybe a gear shift? Controls, yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see, how do I make this? Not too difficult at all. Let's go. So with this, we should be able to now be able to just press a single button. I need, where is our small cog? I should be able to make this. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. I'm alive. So if I pick this up, oh, the game nearly crashes. Doesn't quite like it. So if I then do that, and then if I put, which one is the one that I have? Okay, so I have this one. I'll probably make an anvil and start naming things soon. Put that there. Put button. Make it a receiver. That is a bit annoying. Hold on, how do I enables bind mode? Yeah. An lectern. Can I not make it can I not make it so that it's just toggled? No. It has to be on the receiver. How do I toggle it now? That's my next question. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly figure that out. Okay, so I figured it out. A quick Google search allowed me to figure it out. So you need some stone, a lever, and a redstone torch, and you make this, what is called a powered toggle latch. This is what we'll put on the gear shift. So this gets mined, picked back up. This will go underneath here, because I don't want it to be in the wrong area and cause me some issues later on. And then we can link it up with 2 dust, that's fine. So we're gonna now link this to space. So if I'm right, it's not a receiver. This is not correct. I think this needs to be placed differently, like that. Put this back here. Make it a receiver, dust. Aha! And then when we press it again, it comes back. Done. And then you can just cover it up with sand. Or dust or whatever. I'm going to eventually cover it up with dirt. I've already got this patch going. I'm very happy with this. Yes! Good. Okay, so we now have not only the method to get this to be automated, but we also now have the knowledge to make the doors automated. So what I want to do is essentially I'm going to find one of these walls. Again, I'm thinking of this one right here. It's nice. It's wide, which is kind of what I wanted. I wanted this like a huge part of the compound to just open up. So then you're going to just glue it together. I'm going to see if there's a middle point, glue it together. And then I need to get a way for it to rotate, which means that I need to get a rotation thing that only rotates a specific degree, which I think there's a control block that allows us to set it. But I need to find out what that one is. Because I've had to look at a few of these, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been able to find it just yet. but it should be using the mechanical thing, not the piston, what essentially is using what's over there. So I'm going to figure all of that out and give me a second. All right, so I figured it out. I figured out what the block is called, and I'm really excited. What the hell? I think that might have been my screw up. Yeah, I think that was me. Whoops, 1 second. Anyway, so it's called a sequenced gear shift, right? And just as a little example, when you place it down, you can actually configure and say what you want to happen. So you can make it do a turn by an angle, do a time delay, await new redstone pulse, or end. Oh, like even here, I can end it, which is really good because that's what we're looking for. Let me quickly fix this other thing now, though. The fact that there's, number one, a floating tree. I actually don't want any of the leaves to fall. And there we go. That should be good enough. And replace this. I didn't bring any gearboxes with me. Okay, so it's a 15 by 15 door. Eventually it's going to be taller, which means I'll just start a new glue connection from there onwards. But again, right now, let's get this done. So the way that I'm going to connect it is I'm just going to connect it to probably what's running there, bring it over here. And what we want to do is we want to have the mechanical bearings be over here. So we're going to have each mechanical bearing be over there underneath the door. And that way, this exact corner is what's going to rotate for us, which is going to be beautiful. So I need to get both of those powered, and then I need them both to be running through a sequence gear shift that will activate off of the same controller press, which is going to be a bit annoying, but it's not impossible. I love this tool. I finally have an actual working shovel that I don't have to worry about breaking damn near instantly. Now again, there is a 30 block difference here, which means it's going to be a lot of wiring of these. Oh yeah, right, that's going to happen, of course. So yeah, this is going to be a bit annoying to do, but it needs to be done. I also need to just shave off all of this. So, first things first, let's make sure that these can run. Where is the connecting piece for this? It should be right over here. Ah, look at that, light speed. Hey, look at that, light even. Wonderful. Excuse me as I just come on through. So what we're going to do is we're going to run a thing from this gearbox. How am I actually going to do this? Maybe we go to the original connector because I've made this slower and I want it to be, I want the doors to open. Actually, no, I want the doors to open slow. How am I? Oh, wait, we can just go over here. It's fine. So we're just going to go make 2 of these. Bonk. Actually, we're probably going to need 3 unless I just run it over there, which I'm going to do just that instead because I'm not going to use another gearbox. Okay, so we have this little setup going for us right now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add these redstone links. Both of them need to be on the receiving end. Boop and boop. And now we need to actually link them to the same thing. So I'm going to use dirt, which will then allow me to do this. Link this to, we're going to link it to shift. That way, whenever we press shift, you can see there goes outdoors. And yes, they will. Oh. Shoot, I didn't think about this. Or all of the destroyed blocks nearby. Well, good thing that we're doing this now, I guess. Why is this being dragged along with it too? That's another interesting point. It shouldn't have been. Oh, probably because of when it rotated. Right. Okay. Alright. So, first step is, number 1, this is going to go here. Because that's where it's meant to be. So we're going to rebuild our walls. This one needs to be completely redone, which is a bit of a shame. Ah, here we go. This is the wood I think I'm looking for. I have so much stuff in my inventory that I need to get rid of. Okay. Fine. Get rid of my whole inventory then, game. That's fine. I do not mind. I mind very much, actually. Anyway. Okay, test out. Test number 2. Both open the correct way, and then they should close. And there we go. We have working doors. I do want to slow it down quite a bit. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. The best way to do that is just making a speed. One of these. We can make these now, and I'm... That's not too difficult. I'll make that contraption in a second. So I'm going to make one of those so that we can then control how fast this opens and closes. But in the meantime, I should now be able to, just testing-wise, do like this and be able to walk on out and then close it. And it looks like it isn't even there. Wonderful. That's what I was hoping for. Beautiful. And of course, when this is closed up properly, you won't even see that. So I am very happy with this. I'm gonna probably flatten out that land there. But we officially have working doors. They open and close really fast, which isn't really good. Well, it's really good if you want that. But I personally, I like the aesthetic of a slow opening door, especially when it's revealing a giant open house area. So give me a second to make one of those speed controllers. Okay, so this is the like crude setup I've got going because I'm not gonna put it through a bunch of automation stuff just yet. Whoa. That is a lot of them. Anyway, next is this. Let me do this. And you kind of have to keep on doing it if I'm right. And it failed. It failed and it gave me one thing. So it took up all of those materials. By the way, yeah, it does do that. It takes up every single one of the materials. And then it fails. I'm going to be a... Okay, this took longer than I'm happy to admit to set up, but automation, I guess. So now if I set this down... Right. I forgot I removed everything. This and this. So first step should be this. Then it should be this. And then it should be that. And then it'll just, I think, continue to go around either until I run out of resources or until it's completed. Like the one is completed. Damn it. Okay, so now if I then take this out, it'll hold up the line, and I can just pick up my completed versions. Aha! Success! For now. I'll make that look a lot better later. But we have speed controllers, basically. I just need this, and then I combine the two like so, and we have a speed controller. Then we can deposit all of this nonsense back into here. Perfect. Let me go and sort this up now. Okay, so another very convoluted method of doing this. Regardless, it's done. So we have the speed controller down, a bunch of gearboxes to make sure it can connect to this side of the gearbox. It does look like it is going slower. So realistically, there's one way to test it out, right? And that is by using it. So I think we say to... there. I might have just screwed up the farm a bit. I'll go back and check it now. So, still opens a tad bit too fast for my liking. Let's sort that out real quick. Simplest way to sort it out is to literally just come on down. At least I know it's rotating the correct way. So we hold down this button and then you can go right up to like there. Now it's about half of the distance, half the speed. Much better. I like that it doesn't just teleport open. It actually has the whole closing bit of animation to it. So, as good as that is, I want it a bit slower. I want it to be a grand reveal. So, we're going to go down to 3. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. I don't want to make it much slower than that. That is already big. It's such a big door that I can immediately get in and out. I just want it to look cinematic and pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. I hope you guys like that little design too. I'm gonna again build up the walls to be that tall, so it's gonna be a huge opening gate. For now, it is pretty darn good. I need to actually get these built up soon. Spiders keep crawling zombies and stuff over. But yeah, so we've gotten a lot done in this episode. We have our automated contraption maker. I showed off this I did off camera because it was a bit annoying to set up. But as you can see, the sand is going down too, which is amazing. I'm really happy about. I'm really happy. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm going to have to leave off the episode here because, well, we're running out of time, I'm afraid. If you guys did enjoy, I hope you guys, well, again, I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, thanks so much for watching. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.